So 30 years later, after their final self-titled album, this band, this loved band all around the world, has released a new album. And I can say it does not disappoint. Um, 30 years for obvious reasons. The frontman, vocalist Brad Nowell passed away through a tragedy in 1996. And 30 years later, his son Jacob is now the frontman and vocalist of this amazing band alongside Bud and Eric, the original members. And never thought I'd see the day, but wow, this amazing album, Until the Sun Explodes, it just flows well right beside their three full length records. And if this album came out a year or two after the self titled, I wouldn't be surprised because the sound isn't jarring. It just flows right there. It has that rock, ska, reggae, dub sound that we all love. Typical, even though this music, these songs are for everybody, but it definitely has that familiar Southern California beach sound that we all love. And it's like one of those things. How could you be in a bad mood listening to Sublime? Impossible. Impossible. Highlights: Ensenada, even though that's not a deep cut, it's their first single, or was their first single, and I loved it. I was crossing my fingers, hoping it was gonna be just amazing, and I loved it. It's just a traditional, standard Sublime sound that we all love. Ensenada, just amazing, and all the songs are good. All the songs are good. Um, Another one, Casino Termina. Love that. It talks about being in Costa Rica and things that happen, and that really hit me because in 1918, I mean, sorry, 2018, 2019, I went to Costa Rica to find myself one of those journeys on a solo surf trip. Went through the jungle to the beach, and I had a I had a healing journey, and that song, listening to it just made me smile. It took me there and the memories of being there and things that happened. And so that's why it's one of my favorites. But I have to say, Until the Sun Explodes, the title track is amazing as well. Everything. Listening to this album from beginning to end, as it's meant to be, this band's really trying to say something and just really gifting us these positive vibes. So just strongly recommend to chill outside and just listen to it while you're feeling good. And even if you aren't feeling good, it definitely gives you that. It takes you somewhere. It takes you to that special place. I know it sounds cheesy, but it's so true. Sublime, the music really does that. And that's why this group, their music, their albums is so important and so loved by so many people around the world. So even though I hope they pump out new music in the future, it's about here and now. Be here now. And this album definitely is something that I appreciate, that I've listened to about 5 times already, and can't wait to pop this in the on the turntable and listen to it on vinyl. So Sublime, uh, amazing album, and this year is a milestone for me. For reasons I'll jump on here in the near future and say why, but it's an important year for me, and definitely this year has gifted us so much among so many other things to me. Among so many things, it so happens that a lot of my favorite bands has released albums like The Strokes, Social Distortion, Sublime now, and definitely I'm gonna look back years down the line if I'm still here. Look back at my 50th, and this is gonna be definitely part of the soundtrack of this amazing year.